Hello! Labdien, sveiki! Ciao! I'm Iveta from Latvia and you are here in my channel for a weekly vlog podcast part. I have these two parts in one video. So this time maybe I will not introduce myself. I have pinned one video in my channel where you can find out about me more, but mostly there will be about knitting. And actually I'm very hot right now because it's the first day of official calendar spring day, March 1st. I am in very warm knitwear. It's very hot, it's sunny. This room will gonna be very sunny, I think. Yes, I can handle it for a long time. Therefore, I'm asking you just to start watch my vlog. Also, there will be some timing parts added for those who don't want to watch vlog part. You can directly go to the podcast part and watch it too. But I would be very happy if you enjoyed time with me. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, knitted by Iveta Bauman, and also I have Bravely Iveta Bauman and other links I'm adding in info box. Also a social links or about my small business, what I'm running by my hands. And yes, let's go and watch it. I finished skirts. It's Saturday. We have a really beautiful day in Sunday, but I'm working on my sweater. I will bend off the bottom body part. When we was Saturday at my mom, she give it away some old books because I really love old literature or just old type books. Like this, I think is from 80s. It's I can tell that it's a super new book. Kind of new book, no one was read it, but some of them are read it, like this one. You can feel it by opening. And this one, oh yes, it's a series from 81. It's a set, I mean this color. It was gifted to my dad from my grandma, Babula, how we call her, from my Babula. And yes, and actually many of these books are which my dad was reading when he was young, and also there is a books from my grandpa, and it is his name, Ziedonis, and he was working at Siguldas, like how it calls, Siguldas Culture House, and he was working there and singing in church. Actually, he graduated music academy in vocal. And yes, he loves to sing. And yes, there is many his books from 50s, and I'm amazed how beautiful covers was in 50s. Actually, I think even this cover is better. Like this one is much better than nowadays. Like this one, horrible. Or maybe this one. This is the covers nowadays. I can't understand that. Why not so beautiful like this, or just solid color like this? I think it's a more better design than it is right now. Yeah, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I will have many books what I will read. Actually, this one, I didn't know that we have these books in my childhood. When I was a teenager, I was reading a lot, and I really didn't know that we have this series because it was hidden very deep in the bookshelf. So this is almost done, just a little bit left. I will end it in the evening. And this progress I made yesterday during an online chat with Latvian knitters. And here, this person, you are very nasty. Oh, angry girl. I need to fight for my sweater with her. She was eating this. Oh, again. How you are so fast? No. Finally. Smells like sheep. Very hot in this sweater. Yes, it's done. There is some threads. I didn't tackle them, but I blocked the sweater, and I'm very hot. I don't feel very confident with the red lips too, because yes, it's not my daily look. Therefore, I think I will just sing you hi. And after all, I will go and put on me linen dress because this room is very small. Also, there is an echo, and I just can't get from which place it comes. But yeah, and what can I say overall about this sweater? I knitted it with merino wool from my old stash, held together with red mohair. held together also here with a mohair type yarn, but it's also is from a super old stash, and I really don't know what was in that yarn, but it seems quite natural. And yes, it's very warm, it's quite fitted, therefore it's not actually in my style. I love a little bit more roomy place under my arms and around my body, just maybe a little bit. It would be better than right now, but I hope I will find times when I would love to wear this sweater, but it seems if I'm hot in this sweater right now, it just will wait for winter time. Also, my cat, not my cat, it's Sam, a black one cat, is now searching out my bed. And she's walking here. There, and it's very, very warm. The most interesting part, maybe I can, is that I knitted this yoke part in purl stitch, and black part I decided to knit in stockinette stitch. And when you are see this gradation where stitches meet each other, sometimes it looks like a bow just in vertical position, like this one, or here. It looks, I think it's very cool. This is a part what I love in this sweater very, very much. So yeah, and it's a March 1st, first spring day from calendar. I even don't know when really is spring already in our place, Latvia. I will check it out. But yes, yesterday I even heard the migration birds. They was very loud. I think that was some kind of goose. And it was the last day of February. Yes, and in the last video I again messed up with the dates. I was writing everywhere that it's a January, but actually it was a February. I hope I will not making these mistakes anymore, because editing part, it's not such a long as uploading something somewhere. It took a lot of time and you never know how it will go. So this is my sweater, and actually I will leave you for a while just to change my clothes, because I can handle very, very hot. I really can handle this. Oh, much better. Red lip stays, because I don't want to mess it up. And yes, oh, so nice, so fresh, so good. I love it. So what was this week? Again, I really feel how my main work took a time. I'm working from 8 to 4 o'clock like this, and sometimes came my kids during this time at home. Sometimes they come later when I'm done with the work, but then I even can't speak with them. I needed just to took one time and explain them, I have this work and I will work till the 4 o'clock. After that we can speak, doing anything you want, but please bear with this because we need it for our family. We need it. I'm working this work only because of financial part. If it would be just for myself, I would do only my small business, my handwork, and that's all. But we are living in this very complicated world right now, and I love this safe feeling in my life, so therefore I have this work. And yes, and during that work, so I took a break, like for 10 minutes, and in this 10 minutes, or I making for myself maybe a coffee, or I took a break for a 1 row of knitting. And oh, OMG. And yes, and in this regime, oh, this, why I have this echo? Ooh, this echo is very strange. I can't understand where it comes because the room is quite filled, and maybe the ceilings of the roof is making this echo. But okay, and I finished the Nemi skirts. I decided to not show you. Maybe the next time I will wear them and show you how it looks. But I have my own, like, I modified this pattern by making a split. It's quite a long split, and skirt is already washed and blocked, and they are very nice, soft, and it's a cotton cashmere yarn held together with mohair. So one project I completed that, and that red sweater I also completed this week. And how I had telling you, if I will finish at least 2 my whips, I can cast on new whips. So I did it. I did it, and I was very happy that I kept this word, and actually making this podcast vlogs to make for myself some promises, some plans. I'm keeping to do this more. I just making some commitment for myself to you also, and I want to keep my word, and I want to do this. I think somewhere I have mohair. Oh, that mohair stuff. Yes, and it's very, very interesting that you can organize your life by doing this vlogging and podcast. But it's work for me. It's really works. So this is also a finished project, and it's very, very beautiful. And I hope to next time I will show you how it looks on my outfit. I just need to wash my linen blouse. I wasn't ready to wear it, but I will suggest Nemi skirt project. You can use without mohair and some, but for such a garment I would love to suggest you some mix with the wool, because wool will help a shape for this garment. Otherwise, if you will knit only from cotton or from linen, I think it will stretch out a lot, and also, yes, it could lost that beautiful shape. I think so. So next, whips. If I was showing you that skirt, so I have left one more whip from last year, which I need to finish, and I can do it right now, but somehow I didn't start it. I only tried on, and I understand it's a sweater that my sleeves is too long. I unraveled them for quite a lot, like this, not a 10 centimeters, about 7-8 centimeters I unraveled. And yes, and it's a caramel sweater which I modified again. I modified this neck part Other things is the same, but I think I will knit the sleeves in the same way how a neck part. So yes, I should finish this too. And I was thinking that I think I will make a split hair for this sweater, because I was planning to wear it like a set with the skirts, and in my vision it would look better if the sweater would have a split. So this is one old whip, one more whip which I was doing this week. You even can see a progress. It's my mohair type sweater anchor T-top, but I'm making it like a sweater, so it's going on. I need to knit 5 parts of this pattern in green, and after all I'm going to other colors gradation, so I'm happy that I'm doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I'm halfway on 4, so soon it will look much more beautiful. Also, ta-da! I made for myself even 2 project bags. I made a tutorial. I think I will add it very soon, maybe 2 days or 1 day after I will add this video, just very soon, yes. And I hope that will be a helpful video for those who don't know how to save it, and therefore I made that tutorial. It is very funny. At least I hope this was worth it, and maybe someone will make this project bag. Yes, and in next one project bag I have a very new whip. I made it yesterday, and I took my box of brown yarns. That box was full with sunny. I am in sun a little bit. So that box was full with a small brown balls, but with a very, very tiny yarn, and I made a huge ball from that tiny yarn. Yes, but not this one ball, there will be another one, and I'm just thinking what can I make from that. But I had the idea to make this from this yarn because I have knitted a brown sweater, but it's very see-through, held together with mohair, and I decided I need for that sweater some top with what I can wear under them, just to not showing everyone my underwear. And I decided not to held together with mohair because I think it would be too much. And this is the original yarn. It's a merino wool from my super old stash. All wool what I have from super old stash. It was planned for national costumes, viewing national costumes, so therefore it's quite a one type of yarn, but there was a lot of yarn from Italy. It's very, very nice yarn. It's not a very rustic type. It's very soft, and it's from a very thin threads. So I made these balls. From this ball I made from, how many there is? From 4 threads. And I'm knitting a Cecilia top. I will add here a picture. It's one of my favorite patterns, which I really love to replay again and again, because I had knitted first time in a gray wool. After all, I knitted mixed it with alpaca with some merino wool, also very very loved garment. I was wearing it all summer, and now I'm knitting. Just started, and I decided to knit on 2.5 needles. Originally you need to knit that pattern on 3mm needles, but it looked very loose, not beautiful. I hope this looks better. I really hope this focusing, and I think it looks very nice, very nice, and I really hope this yarn will looks good on me. How do you think? Yes, and it would be a nice garment under that sweater, or maybe in summer also when it's a little bit chilly day, and I can wear it too. So I'm happy for this new project, and also it's old stash yarn which I will use all for this project, and I'm feeling very good about it. Yes, what else? Yes, this is all what I have on my needles and nothing else. I was showing that I got a lot of books last Saturday from my mom. I really love books. I started to read some of the newest which she gave it for me, but I need three books she gave it for me. It was very new and I need to give it back. Therefore I started to read them, but I have give it for forever home for these books. Many very classical literature, like I don't know, like Remark, all series I have now, Hemingway, Jack London, what else? Macallan. Oh, there is a lot of French also writers from last century. Many of them are from Impressionist time, like from that time, and I really love artists from that time. I really love furniture design. I really love like art from that time, and it's the most favorite time for me in visual way. So, and I think also in literature too, because I really enjoyed these books. And yes, and when I was organizing, I had the plan even to move that one shelf, but in the end I didn't do that, because I found a place for all my books, and even if I need it, I will have place more for that books. But there was like empty shelves which I was filling with the box, and I was thinking in that boxes are my leather work, like unfinished and finished, also many leather works which I also need to tackle and put on sale, because it's like a samples which I made for photo shooting. And there are also all paper tags and many things related to my slow hand business. But in one box I was surprised. I found out that there is a yarn, and here it is. It means that in some random places I had put a yarn. I was very surprised because I'm quite organized and I know what I have in boxes. I know what I have in that place, and this was a huge surprise for me. It's like more a booklet type yarn. This is a lot. It's very heavy also. I don't understand why it is so heavy, but it's very very heavy. And I feel that there is a lot of this. So this kind of yarn, I know I bought it as a bundle. When I got it, I understood that, well, what I will do with this yarn, and I just put it in a random place. And also in that bundle was this kind of, I don't know, I think it's acrylic or something like this kind, mohair type yarn, but it's very funny because it's stretchy. I didn't have till this time such a stretchy yarn. It's like a elastic ribbon. And yes, and here I have, it's definitely acrylic, maybe kid's dad bought it for some kid for just school. And this is drops yarn. I don't remember how it calls, but I will add you information with what is it and what color it is. But I must say, I knitted for a gift 2 hats from this yarn. It's at first it seems very nice and good choice, but when I was washing them and blocked them, it was bleeding a lot in blue color. Very hard. That was a disappointing part, so I really don't know what to do with this leftover. Don't know. And of course I even can't handle tactilically this yarn. It's kiddo's yarn. I just will remember that it is here. I will not using it, and maybe this too I will give for some projects for them if they need it at school. But these two, I even was googling what can I do with the boucle yarn. I watched one very interesting video. I will add in my info box. There was many ideas, and yesterday when I was making one special collage for myself, I found out one new designer for myself new, and there was a boucle jacket cardigan, and I was thinking, maybe I can help together this one with this and knit a cardigan. I hope so. Yeah, and maybe I can add also this yarn to that project. This would be one great project when I used out all my old stash yarn, but this is not such an old stash yarn. It's just a second-hand yarn which I ordered, and after all, I don't know what to do with that. I have that type of yarns also under my bed. I know about them, but you see, it's like a blue together with pale rose. I don't know, is it my color or not? I'm always struggle with that. And if we are just took some step back, I can tell you that I have a sun on my forehead, I think. Oh yeah, it looks very nice. Let's move a little bit. I think you will see me. Okay, so, and I'm always struggling. Well, is it good for me, this color, or not? Because right now, because of that, my skin changes. I'm not feeling very good about that red sweater. Yes, and I'm not feeling good about my red lips too. There was a time when I was using red lipstick all the time. It was like my signature red lips. And right now I'm usually using the just slightly colored Nivea balsam. I can show you. So in my daily life I'm using this kind of lipsticks. They are quite colored. Like this gives a pink color. This is not the right color. It should be in very dark purple color because lipstick looks quite dark. But when you are coloring, it's not so dark. It gives some shade on your lips. It's a cool. Both are quite cool colors. I feel better with them. Yes. Let's put here. I think I need to try to finish because there is a sun. I need to run away from the sun. I'm just checking on a small mirror how it looks. So yes, I have idea. I will add that cardigan and show you. And also, if you have some boucle or you are thinking to use boucle, I'm inviting you to watch that video which I found. I just don't remember. Knitting professor or something like this was the channel. I will add a link. Yes. This was a very fun part to find this box. Very fun. This one, I have one huge seal lover and my middle one daughter, and I decide I will use this yarn to try out to knit for her a toy, a seal. I hope she will love it. So let's do this. It's very soft, and if I will help together in two, I think it will go very nice. Let's try this. I was thinking what I want to do in March, and I'm not doing a huge plan, so I have my projects which I would love to finish, and then I made a collage for whole year, and will make to handle that too. Also, I'm taking a part in Latvian Knitters for bingo game about knitting, and I will do a separate episode about this because there is 12 projects which I want to introduce you. These 12 projects is like a projects which I have in my mind for a while, or where I have an idea to reuse some of my yarn, old stash yarn. And there is also a new projects like a crochet collar or maybe knitted Christmas toy too. It will gonna be, I think, interesting episode. At least for me, would be great to go back and watch what I have in my mind and what I was working on. But in March I decided to tackle all my unfinished projects. I have many in knitting, I have many in sewing. Also, in the same time, I want again to recycle my materials because I'm run out of place. I have so many ready knits and I don't have a place where to put them, and I'm not right now in the position to buy a new furniture. So I need to work with that what I have. Therefore, I will try to find out how I can replace my things. Maybe some things I need to donate, or maybe some things I need to give it away, and just to organize everything to find out a free space where I can replace one wardrobe with a small stuff and put here my knitting clothes, because yes, I'm running out and I don't like that they are very pressed in my wardrobe drawer. Yeah. So, and therefore, if it is, I have many small projects for my brand, which I cut out but never unfinished, and maybe I should, because there is a new patterns which I wanted to try out, but I didn't do that. Overall, I just cut out and leave it. And in the same, I have unfinished also knitting projects, like this one. It's a tote bag. I even made a lining from linen fabric. All what I need to do is to add a leather handles. It's not much. Just cut out the handles and put with the stamper, or how you call it, and that's all what I need to do. It's not a lot. I need to finish this. Also, this was a scrap yarn project. I have many scraps here. I made like a bucket bag. Here I have leftover from my sweater. It's a very beautiful yarn, color yarn. So here I have also a leftover from one project, and also in this project bag I tried to use my own design, just make a button like this with a triangle. Yes, and I even crotched strings. I have everything. I need to block this one. The same I made for brown yarn, also the same bag. Yesterday I washed it. Here I tried the same design for button, and I just need to finish this. I have also made strings. It's I'm reusing old stash yarn held together with mohair richness, which are absolutely not useful for garments. So yes, and I decide I will make bags, and if it will looks very nice, I will make one more. There is a very interesting stitch, maybe you can see here. This is a stitch which I was using. It was a very long knitting process, but overall in the end it looks very nice. And here you can see what kind of button I try to knit, because here I am using different colors. I have exactly the same design for my leather bags, which calls a lunch bags. Usually they are wrapped like this with a magnetic snap, but I decided to use for knitwear as bucket bags, drawstring bags, or how you want to call. Of course I will add a lining, and this is one of the unfinished projects which are, I think, waiting for a very, very long time, and I'm ready to finish them in March. And the same with sewing projects too. I hope I will able to show you later. And yes, and that's it for today, because see, we have a sun. I don't know where to hide from that, and it means if I will do the podcast part here in this room, I need to do in early morning. It's around 12. Wish you all a great next week. Took a time for yourself. Enjoy me time. You can do what you want. Is it a craft or some other entertainment or walks? I think I'm ready to go on long walks right now. I will start it. And yeah, I think it's so great we are in March. So great. February passed very fast. So yes, it's so great, and for me it's a little bit complicated here because I'm worried about my kiddos. Two girls in the same year finishing school. One of them finishing elementary school, grade 9, and the other one finishing a college, music college. She's was getting education in professional violin playing, or how to say it, I even don't know, but yes, and there is a lot of worries where the kiddos will study further, in which schools. So yes, and I'm thinking about it a lot, and I'm also I'm just waiting when this part of life will be tackled and we can enjoy our summer. Yeah. Therefore, this springtime is a little bit like in an unknowing, in many unknowing things, and not feeling very stable in some, because you don't know what you will have in future. You just need to try get in some schools, and you don't know in the end in which school you will be. And the same, yes, also to ending a school, graduating a school, all this graduation part, like first thing what I have in my mind, oh my god, there will be a lot of people. Yes, but let's enjoy this. It's happening just one time in your life, so let's enjoy this. It's like exciting and worrying in the same time. So this is a very special springtime for my family, and yeah, and also a summertime too. So yes, and I'm thinking about a lot. I hope mostly for you all, it's more calm times than for me right now. But yes, just let's enjoy spring and nature, all the sounds in the nature, birds and smell, and how will grow first leaves and flowers. It's so great. Yes, we have a first flowers also in February already. But yeah, I'm happy. It's giving some strength. So okay, let's meet you in special episodes. I will have 2, one about bingo and collage. Collage, I will give you a sneak peek. And other one, just some tomorrow or maybe 2 days after this episode, I will add the tutorial. So yes, I just hope it will be useful. Yeah, so thank you that you was with me here. If you like spending time with me, subscribe, like. But the most treasure thing for me is comments. I love to read them and I love to answer to them. It's very, very nice to communicate with you, and I'm starting to get know you more by watching what kind of username it is. Oh, I saw it before. Oh, okay, it is that person. Yes, and it's so great. It's so really very great, and I'm really happy to speak with you, and let's let's start this March month. Have a nice week. Bye.